Three major red flags you should not ignore in a relationship before you get married. Number one, if your partner is refusing you to introduce him to either your parents, your friends, or even the church, that is a major red flag. It is either this person has not yet decided about your relationship, or this person knows that their reputation outside there is very wanting. The people who know her character outside there, there's something he or she is hiding from you, and she knows that maybe if you introduce her to your friends, her friends may be aware who she is. So if your partner is refusing you to introduce them to your friends, to your family members, or even to the church, please be cautious, because that is a red flag and you need to note it and be very, very careful. Number two red flag that you don't need to ignore in a relationship before you get into marriage is where there's a breakdown in communication. Maybe your partner, sometimes he or she goes off. They can't answer your calls when you call them, they can't answer your text when you text them, and later they reappear with excuses and with so many apologies, and telling you how they maybe they got engaged into something and they never notified you. That is a red flag. It is either that partner of yours has another partner or is in another relationship, or some of them are men that are even married, so they are keeping you off for that time that they are with their families. So you need to be very careful. Any partner that breaks down a communication and does not give you an official communication, either they are attending to exams or they are attending to an interview or something like that, that is a red flag that you need to be very, very careful. It is a cause of alarm that there will be a problem even in your marriage. Number three thing that you need to be very, very careful, or it is a red flag, it is where your partner, maybe there's something you're suspecting from your partner, but whenever you ask them, they answer you with very short phrases or even words like hakuna, achana na hiyo. That is a red flag. Anything that you suspect from him and you are asking for an explanation and your partner is not ready to explain to you whatever you want them to explain to you, all they are doing is to keep you off from that matter, that is a red flag. That means that either your partner is not honest with you, or maybe your partner does not want to disclose some things to you, in which I believe when you people are planning or are getting into marriage, then you need to be open with one another. So if they're not open at this time of a relationship, it means that even when you get into marriage, your partner will not be open with you. Number four thing, or number four red flag that you need to be very, very careful, it is when your partner has an opposite sex that they are very close. That can either be a male or a female. If it is your fiancé is a male, they have an opposite sex who is a female. Or if your fiancé is a female, they have an opposite sex who is a male. And they are very close. And whenever you ask about this relationship, all they are telling you is, there is nothing much, we are just friends. Friends? If I'm your fiancé, then I need to be your best female friend. You know, and then some of these friends are the ones who are coming to make decisions for your relationship. Sometimes you find your partner telling you, you know, my friend so and so was telling me in this matter or in this issue we should do 1, 2, 3, 4. Why does she have to contribute to our relationship? It is about me and my partner. Those relationships or those friendships with opposite sex that are not well understood or are suspicious, they need to come to an end before you get into marriage. Because the same way or the same thing will happen even in marriage. Your husband or your wife will not be consulting you. He or she will be going to consult that friend of theirs, and at the end there will be unfaithfulness. At the end there will be issues and issues and issues. So before you get into marriage, kindly observe. That is a red flag. And if your partner is not ready to drop their friend for your sake, then it means it is their friend that they value more than they value you. So those 4 red flags, kindly do not ignore them before you get into marriage. And the earlier you discuss about them, the earlier your partner corrects or you both correct them, the better before you get into marriage. And if your partner is not ready at all to correct one of those red flags that maybe you're observing, kindly take your time in your courtship until you're very sure that this marriage you're entering into, you have sorted out all the suspicious or the things that are red flags to you. I hope this is of importance to you. Kindly note that and kindly observe that. Remember, marriages work, marriages are wonderful, but things don't end up wrong. Things just start wrong. Let us start rightly and it will end up in a good way. God bless you and God bless you. Have a good day.